Welcome back to Hub City Now. I'm Mike Sanderson, joined by a pair of members from Tease. They've got a big opening tomorrow, running through the weekend with swing dance, and we have Mike Granville and Erik Gngle along with us for this one. So, guys, how's it going? Things are good.
Very well, thanks.
Very good. Yeah, things are a little bit stressful. It's night before the performance.
Not at all. No.
Oh, well. I'm getting a bit of a mixed message.
I'm not stressed.
Mike, I think we'll start with you as somewhat of the founder, the creator of Tease. What went into your mind when you created this group that you were going to put something like this together?
Just wanting to bring some laughs to Moncton. I'd done it with students for a lot of years, so thought maybe just trying it with adults would be fun. And 13 years later, it's still fun. So,
geez, you can smile, you know. You look so grumpy about it. Holy cow!
I
want to bring some laughs to Moncton, so I did it, and I'm really happy about it.
Well, Erik, now we'll do a little expose. What's it like working with Mike? What's it like working with these, especially in this latest project?
It's much better than Cats, let me tell you that. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun because way back in the day, I would tie my horse to the outside of Harrison Trimble and go in and make sure the buggy was there, and did plays with Mike in high school. And I moved away for a number of years, so then came back, and Mike and I were involved in a committee at the Capitol Theatre to start up their theatre school, just kind of a think tank to see how that would work. And Mike said, I'm thinking of doing some dancing in People's Parks Tower. I'll call myself Magic Mike. And I said, they'll never catch on. And he said, well, if that doesn't work, he says, how about doing some community theatre? Like, I'd like to start a group, and do you want to be involved? And I said, oh, that sounds like, yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. So I did the first couple of plays that they had. And it was a fair sight different, than what it is now, because we're at Theatre Escoet, which is awesome. But
back in an intimate venue.
Yeah, but back in the day, I always find that funny, like intimate, like there are pillows and soft lights are there for everyone.
They get in their pajamas.
That's right. We were at the Lion Senior Citizen Center on St. George Street, and it's kind of like a makeshift stage. And you had rearranged the play so you always exited stage left because you couldn't get back, like there was no backstage. So every now and again, sometimes if you wandered off the stage the wrong way, like damn it, so you had to crawl on your hands and knees like underneath the stage to get back to the other side. So it was
humble beginnings.
Humble beginnings.
Yeah.
You changed in the stairwell, and it was tough, but it was fun. It was the best of times, the worst of times, but what is amazing is the amount of talent that is in the city for almost anything. I mean, when it comes to music or painting or art, you get someone like Katie Dwyer on, it was just incredible, just prolific with her artwork. But when it comes to stage work, there are a lot of people who are just naturally gifted and who've studied as well, and they all want to be able to do that. And it's a very unique opportunity in the city to have that amount of talent, and then to have someone like Mike to come along to harness that and to put it on stage. I mean, it only benefits everybody.
Yeah, and Erik and Mike, you can talk about this too. This is theater for the love of the game, so to speak. This is you're doing it because you want to do it, and in particular, this swing dance one coming tomorrow. What was it like putting this one together, Mike?
Oh, a lot of fun. As all these plays are. You read scripts, you try and find scripts you think will appeal to adults, and always a challenge, but ultimately we've always found scripts that worked, and people do laugh, and they keep coming out year after year, and so it has been very gratifying, and we just keep on going, finding people like Erik who have day jobs but also have time to give to this. And he's right, there's a lot of talent in Moncton, and we're always looking for more, because everybody can't always do a show. You're always looking for some to deepen the talent pool. So
Yeah, and Erik is someone who was up until like 5 minutes before you came on here. You were reading your lines out there beforehand, as of course the production's tomorrow. You want to make sure you got it all. So what was it like for you to prepare for this kind of thing?
Finally reading the script. Yeah.
You gave it the first read and you thought, okay.
yeah, that's all I need to do. Just kind of bring it from there. It's terrifying because Mike won't, for some reason, I don't know, won't have like a prompter. Like sometimes you just need one word, and it's really weird when you
he's selling you out on TV. This is what he's doing.
So I have no problem talking. It's just that I'm not talking, saying the right things.
Erik has a problem remembering. He can talk. He can talk till he's blue, but remember lines as they're written on the stage, written on the page rather, is a little bit tough for Erik. He could ad-lib his way through 2 hours, and people would laugh for 2 hours, but that is not the show we're putting on. So you have to bring him to task occasionally. But listen, he's a natural comedian, and what he does in swing dance is quite hilarious, and people are going to be amazed by all 4 performers. Erik has a role which allows him to do some physicality too, which is his shtick.
Yes, I think.
His shtick.
Yeah.
So let's talk about swing dance, because that is the show that's coming up tomorrow, starting at the Escowette Theatre. What's the premise? What are people expecting to see?
Well, it kind of saddens me, the fact that I can play a retired person's role now, but besides that, I'm very recently, I'm going to say I retired early, and have decided to dedicate my life to making my wife happy, which of course means getting a Viagra prescription. And the day that I decide to do this and pop a pill, I also go to my friend's house who has medicinal marijuana and get high. So I'm high, I'm full of Viagra, she comes home from work, tonight's the night. However, unbeknownst to me, she's invited a couple over for dinner. But in sort of lost in translation, that couple thinks they're coming over to swing.
Okay.
We don't know that. So I'm high, I got full of Viagra, my trigger point is red. Almost everything in the play is red.
She arrives in a red dress with red balloons because it's his birthday.
Yeah.
And his wife has mentioned to this couple, the lady in this couple, that in fact she likes to swing. She swings every Monday night. Unfortunately, though, it is lost in translation. She's talking about swing dancing, hence the title of the play, and they think they're coming over to swing.
The other
The other
way.
the other one. Yeah.
So it's quite funny, and I know Mike has a unique talent to be able to read a script and to see that it's funny. And if you read it, for me, I every now and again I might smile in my head and think that's cute, but that's about it. But I don't see it as being funny. But once it's put on, it's very funny. But this script, like, I actually laughed out loud when I read parts of it. It was a lot of fun.
That's some very good stuff. So then you can kind of see the dance moves once you get to see it acted out, and you play it along, and it's kind of like, wow.
Yeah, and the difference with this is in a lot of the plays that there are multiple actors, but there's only 4 in this one, and so for the first 35 minutes.
35 minutes. Erik and his playing partner Dara, they're on stage by themselves. So it's a short one-act play, or it's a long one-act play.
Yeah.
That
So
they're
I think in
involved
terms of memorizing lines, I've done fairly well.
No prompter, Erik. No prompter.
Anyway,
There are also moments of,
done
besides humor in this play, this is a comedy that has some moments of seriousness. I like to say it has a heart. This comedy has a heart, and not every play that we do has a heart. Some of them are just straight out laugh fests without making any kind of comment. This one talks about relationships, a couple of baby boomer couples who are having some trouble in their life, and by the end everybody's on the right road again. So I liked what it said. I thought we had the right cast for the show, and come on out and see it. There are still tickets left, so we'd love to have a few more people come out. So.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely go see it at the Escowette Theatre starting tomorrow. It's running through the weekend.
Yep.
You talk about it's just 4 actors. That's it.
That's it.
We're not talking about a huge cast. How hard is it that there's just 4 people on a stage where you kind of have to feed off just that many people? Did you find it more difficult to have just 4, or is it easier because there's 4 people?
Well, when the other couple comes on, for me, I'm thinking, oh, thank God someone else is here, because the way the lines are written is, I'm not so sure if the playwright has ever acted, because it's very...
She's actually a behavioral therapist as well as a playwright.
Really? Well, I'm not sure what that means. But anyway, the lines are just 3 or 4 words. And I'm having my own conversation. I'm thinking this and she's thinking that. So it's when you're having a normal conversation, there'd be something you said that would prompt me to think, oh yeah, okay, we're talking about baseball, so I should say something about baseball as we're talking about the score or something.
Right.
But when you're talking about baseball and I'm talking about cooking carrot soup and we're having a conversation on two different things, there's really nothing to kind of prompt you as to what your lines are. So you really have to know
You have
what
to
they are.
memorize your lines. Yes. Learn your lines. The night before the show, says the director. Learn your lines.
So when the other two come on, it's like, oh, thank God. But I'll tell you, the terrifying thing is that doing just rehearsal last night, because it goes from that person to that person to that person to that person, and then it's coming to you. So you know it's coming to you soon. And I think, oh my God, what's my line? What's my line? What's my line? It's getting, you get two more, and two more. One more, it's coming to me, and then as soon as they look at me, then boom, like he's like, so
So it wakes you up, is what you're saying.
yeah,
It
oh my
perks you
God,
right up.
the synapses are firing, let me tell you.
Yeah, so if you definitely want to see that, it is Swing Dance, Harry Tease performing tomorrow through the weekend at the Escowette Theatre. Be sure to check it out, and tickets still available starting tomorrow. Erik Gngle and Mike Granville, thanks a lot for joining us tonight.